Hi everyone, Anthony here. Here in my office 54. It's been about a week since I made a video, and not a not a whole lot's been going on. But as you know from my last video, I said that I have an opportunity as a financial advisor at New York Life Insurance Company. So what I've been doing is I got the job, but I like to put an asterisk next to that because I got the job, but it's not a traditional job. It's not a 9 to 5 salary job, which in the long run is probably a good thing. But in the short term, when you're getting started, it's pretty tough because I've been Instacarting to try to make ends meet, and they haven't been meeting. I'll be honest with you. We're behind, and the mortgage is still unpaid. We're not making that kind of money to pay the mortgage with Instacart. So, the biggest question I have in my mind right now is when will I finally see some money? And I know the easy answer is it's going to be when I start selling insurance products. And I can't get to that point until I pass my exam. So what I've been doing is there's this thing called ExamFX, which is online, and you log on, and it's life and health insurance information, and it's pretty extensive. There's probably 20 sections, and each section is like a full page of information with videos and a lot of content, summarization of information. Learning a lot about the different types of life insurance policies and all the provisions and all the things that go along with that. So it's all new material to me, and being that I have a MBA and a finance bachelor's degree and a CIA, I'm accustomed to taking these tests and passing them and getting licensed and getting certified. But I've just been focusing every day. I make myself do like a chapter a day of the life insurance test. And I take a quiz after I take everyone to kind of get an idea of how I'm doing. And the quiz, it's pretty hard. I'm hoping that the actual exam is not as challenging as the quiz questions because it's a lot of material. And when it's not fresh in your mind, it's not perfectly fresh in your mind, it's going to take a little time. But the exam is 150 questions, multiple choice. I think you have to take it at a designated exam site, and then there's also some training that's available through New York Life. And the guy who we got the job through he's the training manager. So we've got this personal relationship with the guy who's in charge of training, and he's also the guy who gave my name and my resume to his boss and got me the opportunity in the first place. But it would be very embarrassing if I failed the test. So I need to really focus 100% of my efforts on getting past this, because this is the most important. This is one of the hurdles that's standing in front of me to start my career as a financial advisor. The good part of the job is I think I could work from home, so I can utilize this massive office we have, or library, if you will. I don't know. Maybe I could even bring clients in here. I don't know. It depends on what the rules are, I guess. Selling life insurance. I mean, I have someone sitting right there and get their affairs in order right here for them. So, I haven't gone through the traditional things when you get a job. Like, they haven't talked me through the benefits, or I haven't had like an orientation. All that stuff is probably pending. I think that their training program is more like an orientation. And what I've read is, I hope this isn't completely true, is that it takes like 3 years to establish yourself as a financial advisor. And then they say it takes like 5 years to be completely competent at your job. And I could say, back when I was in audit, for the first couple of years, I was more or less lost at the bank. It was a big multinational corporation with hundreds of thousands of people, and a lot to learn. So it does take some time to get your wheels under you, get your bearings, whatever you want to call it. Um, so yeah, and probably the other important thing is I do actually meet in person with my attorney tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So I'm meeting downtown with Frank. I guess we're finalizing the copy of the complaint that we're filing in state and federal court for this wrongful termination lawsuit. If you don't know, that's the reason why I'm transitioning careers. I was wrongfully terminated from my prior employer a year ago, and so I got this lawsuit. I don't know what the lawsuit's worth. It's worth in the hundreds of thousands. So it's once the suit comes through, once we settle, I'll be able to pay all my bills and pay off the mortgage. Not pay off the mortgage, maybe pay off the mortgage, but at least get the mortgage current, get everything settled. There are odds and ends and repairs and things that need to be done around the house that currently I don't have the money to do, but like a big thing, we need a roof. If we could if we could come through with the settlement this fall, we're in fall, which is what I was told, likely be settling in the fall. So if that's true, I could be on the cusp of a lot of money very soon, and it's just going to be my responsibility to use that money. It's supposed to replace my retirement savings. I mean, that's what was depleted when I lost my job. So I don't want to have to. I don't want to get my settlement and burn through the money. Then I'm screwed, really screwed. But if I can get this whole thing off the ground with New York Life and start making commission and making money, I don't think I'm going to be making $140,000 a year off the bat like I used to make. But he showed me it all depends on how good you are at sales and how good you are at this job. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. If I'm bitching about how much money I'm making, I've got nobody to blame but myself to get that going. I guess I watched another YouTube video on a guy talking about financial advisors, and he said that basically the income range is larger for financial advisors than it is for like any other occupation, because you'll have financial advisors that make 30 grand a year and you'll have financial advisors that make $300,000 a year. And he showed me those numbers, and he showed me that was possible. So if I can do that, build a good client base, and maybe it would be the best thing that ever happened to me, this job loss. I know you never know, but it certainly has come with its challenges going into it. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. Having $5 in your bank account and Instacarting for $7 batches or $15 batches. If I'm lucky, I might make $100 when I go out in one day. But if I was a financial advisor, I could be making hundreds of dollars by the hours, and that's what I need, guys. In terms of audit and how that is going to end, it is ended, but I still, from time to time, I keep my eyes open. I apply to jobs. I haven't received any feedback or had any interviews other than the New York Life in months, probably months. So it's, in spite of having sent out hundreds of resumes, it's tough out there, guys. I don't know if it's, in terms of my geographical location, I thought looking all over the whole country is going to help me, but maybe it hinders me. Maybe they would rather hire a local candidate, and especially since I'm looking for relocation assistance if I have to move, because I need moving money. That could be working against me, but I don't know. So I think I'll make a video in the next couple days, maybe even tomorrow, to give you a little update after meeting with the attorney. I always go into it hoping that I'm going to get all this great information and learn about what's going to happen and have some idea of how much money I'm going to be getting and when it's going to happen. But it's such a slow process, these lawsuits. Like I said, it's been a whole year, and we're finally getting around to filing the complaint. I'm not an attorney. Don't ask me why it takes this long. I mean, I don't know what the big deal is. This isn't it's not that complicated, but again, like I said, my attorney, I guess we start out playing nice, meaning trying to settle out of court, trying to come to a common ground with a number. But when you're asking for total damages amounting to over $1 million for lost wages and income that I used to be making, and front pay for there's a component of this called front pay, meaning say I get a job as a financial advisor and I'm making $100,000 a year only instead of 140. Well, the idea behind front pay is that the lawsuit can make me whole on the front end and pay me. Granted, I'm going to get it as a settlement all at once, but they might say, hey, you picked up a job for 100, you used to make 140, $40,000 a year times how many years you're going to work until you retire. It adds up to a lot of money. So I guess if I'm sitting on, so what I'm picturing is a smaller income, but way more money in the bank, which is also going to be earning income. And I've talked about doing rental properties. I got really excited the other day. I saw a property, not in the greatest area, but not far from here. Actually, it is far from here. It's probably 30 minutes away, and they said that it was like $170,000 for it was like a 7-unit, like a lot of units, and it says it pulls in like $3,500 a month. I mean, that would be a great use of $170,000, don't you think? I mean, that's a lot of money per month, and when you're going in cash, it's all profit from the beginning. So it's all going to be profit. So this settlement will enable me to build the multiple streams of income that I've always been talking about, and trying not to put all my eggs in one basket and getting that multiple streams of income set up. But the thing about it is too, speaking of multiple streams of income, to the extent that I understand it is if you sell life insurance products, those have a duration of decades potentially, and policyholders pay their premiums every month or quarterly or monthly or however the case may be, and those financial advisors get a cut of that payment forever, in perpetuity. So you get your money when you sell the product, but then also when the product is out there and you have your happy clients that have their health insurance policies or life insurance policies in place, they pay their premium and you get a little piece of that. And it's like a snowball effect. If you have enough clients and you keep building that snowball, when I went in there and I talked to the guy who runs the office, he said that he's not even looking for clients anymore. All his money comes in, it's all set up already. All he does is look to find new financial advisors like me, and that's what he did. So I'll keep you guys abreast of what's going on with this financial advisory thing when I actually see some money, how much money it is. I'm very open and transparent on this channel, as you know. So I'll be very honest about how it goes and how financial advisory goes and working with New York Life. We'll see how it goes. So I'll be sure to give a comprehensive, actually play-by-play review, because I don't plan on stopping making these videos. We'll find other things to do. Lately, I've been making a lot of cooking videos, started a series called Here in My Kitchen with my wife. She's a great cook. She makes a lot of good food, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying those videos. Something a little different to kind of mix things up rather than every video being me with my office background. So we got that going. So if you like those videos, leave a comment. Let me know. It's basically the last 10 videos. That's what it's been. So we'll see. So we'll keep that up. And thanks for watching, guys. I think that wraps it up. Basically, I'll make another video once I talk to my attorney. So have a good day, and thanks for watching my video. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and hitting that thumbs up button. Smash that like button. Thank you, guys.